What is this building then? This is the Town Hall of Kennis, and it is where we go to put in reports. Huh. It also serves as the town library, so the first floor is where the books are kept, the second floor serving as a place to read. The other two floors are for more official use, such as reports. Wow, don't know anything like that in Tarbin. Yes, though what would you expect of a small village on the outskirts of the kingdom? Though that might change when the roads are built. Roads? Yeah, Queen Liara is getting roads built to all the towns and villages for safer and quicker travelling between them, as well as easier transport supplies. Well, that's good. Well, we are talking about the Liara who overthrew Latos, and yet is one of the nicest people around, so it makes sense she would try to do things to make the kingdom better. Right, the nicest person. Did you say something? Oh, nothing. We should head inside now. Wow, so this is the Town Hall of Kennis. Sora is big. Wow. Lots of books as well. So what are you going to be doing, Dan? I'm going to go upstairs to put in a report. Stay down here and do some reading, I guess. Yeah. I guess I'll do that. See if I can find anything on Wilda. Okay. I'll see you soon then. I cannot find anything. This is very much more difficult. Oh, hi there. Hello, do you need any help? Yeah, I'm looking for information on fragments of soul. Ah, you'll find some information on them in the Three Kingdoms on the third row behind you. Oh? Third row. Oh, here it is. Three Kingdoms. Thanks. What's your name? I'm Serena, the Lord of Kennis. What's your name? I'm Leeham. I'm from Tarbin. Tarbin? Do you know an Ethan? I do. Yes. Ah, good to hear. When you see him again, tell him Serena said hello. Okay. Well, I've got to go. Goodbye. Yeah. See you later, Lady Serena. Didn't know Ethan knew someone from Kennis. Let alone Lord. Now, I think Dan said that there were places up on the second floor? Oh, that's interesting. I guess only certain people would actually go up to the upper floors, so I guess it makes some sense. Let's see. Oh, it's raining outside. I'll just sit over here. Okay. Let's see what you have to tell me, book. Here we go. Long ago, before our world existed, our universe was empty. There is no life and no light. That was until the Bringer came. It is unknown where this Bringer came from or what it was, whether it was a god with divine powers from an ethereal plane, or a mortal with highly advanced knowledge that we wouldn't even be able to grasp at the slightest, or whether it was from a world possibly not too dissimilar from our own. When the Bringer came, he saw this world at first as an empty space where nothing was to exist. That was until it realized that this universe, despite being empty, had the properties of a universe that should have something. That's when it was realized that this was not a world devoid, but a world that had been destroyed with nothing left to show. Upon realizing this, the bringer felt sadness for those who had resided in this world, and the terror they faced as it was consumed to become nothing. So using his power and knowledge, the bringer set about to provide this universe what it required to be remade. When it was done, the universe's rule went into action, creating worlds and worlds, making the stars that we see in the sky. But there was something missing. With light in the sky and void beginning to be filled, there was just one thing missing: a spark of life. Using its knowledge and power, the bringer set about to bring this first spark. This process was long and difficult, even for something like the bringer, and when it was done, the product was small, smaller than the eye can see. But the bringer knew that that was all that was required, for it is from little things that big things can grow. And this new creature, the first of its kind, and a single goal: to grow and expand. And expand it did. Soon more and more types of this creature began to appear, each with their own uniqueness, and soon they began to conjugate to become bigger and better and stronger. Time passed, and as it did, from this one almost insignificant creature came the hundreds of different creatures that now populate this world, including ourselves. Happy with what it had done, the bringer decided to leave us and this universe to go on our own way. However, by helping to recreate this world, the bringer had awoken the terrible being we know as Veed. A being of emptiness, the very thing that had caused this world and likely many others ends. The bringer knew that it couldn't leave this thing unchecked, for it would undo all the work that it had done and continue to other universes. And so a great battle ensued between the one that brings things into existence and one who takes things out of existence. The battle had lasted a long time before the bringer realized that it could not defeat something that is of nothing. So using its powers, it sealed Veed where it could do no more harm. The battle was won, but not without consequences. The battle had taken much out of the bringer, and it had little energy left to live. So, it separated its soul into 7 parts, each with different personalities, knowledge, and power over different elements, as well as a unique power unknown to us. These fragments became sentient, with their own personality and traits, and walked amongst the people of our world. They were known as the Fragments of Soul. They were called Sihobu, who would persevere no matter the pain they would have to endure, and had knowledge of armor so strong that it could not be pierced, and controlled the winds. Salamant, who would stay true to themselves no matter what others thought or what others said, and upheld chivalry and morality, and controlled the water. Griselda, who would wait days or weeks, waiting for the perfect moment to act, holding knowledge of hunting and tracking, and controlled ice. Dea, whose kindness knew no bounds, helping those in need, no matter who or what they were, and what they did, and held knowledge of impenetrable seals that could not be pierced or broken, and controlled nature. Masato, who would fight for justice no matter what it took or if it meant harm to themselves. They held knowledge of bows so powerful and precise that it could go through the strongest of armor and controlled lightning. Valora, who knew no fear that they couldn't overcome, held knowledge of hand-to-hand combat and controlled the earth. Finally Wilda, the strongest of them all, and the leaders of the Fragments of Soul, who no matter what, would do what they set out to do, with no other outcome than the one that they desired, and held the knowledge of advanced weaponsmithing, able to make any material strong and durable, and control fire. These beings protected the people of this world from powerful threats for many generations, until one day they disappeared, leaving the people with their legacy. However, when left to themselves, man can make irrational decisions. A war broke out between the people over the Fragments of Soul for reasons unknown. A war that had no winner. The people dispersed, settling for different sides of the land to call their own. The land they left behind became known as the Downfalls, where exiles are sent to live out their lives. The people who followed Shinobu and Salamant left for the south, a land covered in mountains and where the wyverns lived, called Montes. To the east, the people who followed Griselda, Dea and Masato, a land covered in grey forests home to elves that was called Silva. Finally, the people who follow Valora and Wilda to the west, and land with not much to it, a simple place home to werewolves, called Bernite. I did not realise that area is called the Downfalls. All that are the kingdoms, and it is still raining. Pretty hard in fact. Well, I guess I'll go put this back and go back to the inn, I guess. And wait for Dan, see what we do next. I think, no, what it, yeah, is this room? I think it was here. I think it was down there. Okay. Okay, guess I better head up. Hey Dan. Hey, you all good to go? Yeah, actually. Just about to go back to the inn to wait for you. Yeah. Yeah, we'll discuss what our plan will be for the next couple of days. Then head on our way. Yes, we'll go to the inn. Can we wait until it gets less rainy?